The Office of the Public Protector Thuli Madonsela says they will comment after they've read the judgment. Well, for a response to the judgment, we are joined in studio by SABC spokesperson, Mr. Kaizer Nganyago. Once again, sir, very good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Good afternoon and good afternoon to your viewers.
All right, more matters to clarify today. What is the SABC's response to the judgment, sir?
We have noted the judgment from the Supreme Court of Appeal. And as a SABC, we are saying that the judgment was just a brief presentation. We are waiting now a full judgment, which we are told is about 45 pages. And once we receive that, our lawyers will look at it and understand in clear terms what the SABC needs to do. Okay. And then we'll then have to consult with all the relevant internal stakeholders to make sure that each one understand what we need to do. And in a matter of days, we'll be able to know what the way forward is going to be on this matter. All
right. So, Mr. Kaizer, what does this mean? Will the COO still be at work during this whole process?
Now, at the moment, yes, he will be, because we are considering the matter. Obviously, people are just taking it at face value because they just heard what was said.
Yes.
But obviously, the judgment will go into details of what needs to be done. And once that is done, and all the processes are done, we'll be able to then say this is how we're going to move forward. Because now the ball is in our court.
All right. And when does your process start, Mr. Nganyago? Because there's obviously another part of the case that is being heard next week.
No, definitely there's what we call Part B, which will be held in the Western Cape High Court next week. And that will proceed because this one has got no effect on the other one because the other one still has to come through the process. You must remember that this one was looking at what was already a judgment of the Western Cape High Court, which was then put on appeal. Therefore, that one is still going to go its process, and we will hear what that Part B will be about next week.
All right. So when can we expect the final outcome in terms of a directive, Mr. Nganyago?
Obviously, after I think the board has met and decided on this matter, because now, if you remember, all these matters were requesting the board to do something.
Yes.
And you know that the board of the SABC are not people that work here on a day-to-day basis. They have to meet and then make decisions.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Nganyago, for that. That is SABC spokesperson, Mr. Kaizer Nganyago, clarifying matters in the case against the COO.